I'm Brigham Larson with Brigham Larson Pianos. This is a 1975 Yamaha C3 and it is a fantastic piano. It really projects, has great power. You'll hear that in just a second. As kind of a general rule, pianos, they endure very, very well for about 20 to 25 years, after which it's just kind of more decline. They until the point that they are refurbished. And this piano has been completely redone and the results are awesome. I was just playing it just momentarily before making this video, and I was very excited by what I heard. Okay, so when I say refurbished, it's a very, very thorough process. This is not simply just like cleaning out the dust or whatever. This is a process that takes many, many, many man hours and expertise, know-how, and that's completely done. So, of course, cosmetically, it's in excellent condition, and even if you have a look inside here, you can see just how perfectly clean everything is. You know, like a brand new piano. It looks shiny and immaculate. Then all of the hardware, also all of that is redone, and all of the cabinetry, all of that has been polished. C3 is an awesome size. I think, in fact, I had a Yamaha this size in my living room for a long, long time, and I absolutely loved it. The Yamaha C3 is some of them are 6 feet, some of them are 6'1". I think this one is 6'1", which I think is like the ideal size for a living room. It has all of the power and richness that I want out of a larger piano without totally monopolizing the room. And the C3 is like kind of in many ways, the ideal piano for that compromise between size and too much size, I guess, and too little. The perennial favorite Yamaha is the Yamaha C7, and that's used in lots of recording studios, and I mean it's used everywhere. Everybody knows about the Yamaha C7, and this is like the ideal. It's kind of like the living room version of the C7. The C7 for most people is just too much for a living room. It's more for like concert halls, frankly. Okay, this one has, so the action's in excellent condition. Everything is functioning properly. It's been cleaned and things have been aligned. Regulation, all of that has been done. You can see on the side here, there's all of these adjustments. For the untrained eye, it probably looks like just a bunch of I don't know, kind of a mess of levers and springs and things, but it all has built-in adjustability. So like there's a screw there, and the adjustment of this part here called the back check, and there's a little screw here called the drop screw. There's a screw in there on this part here called the jack, and there's the strength of that jack spring. There's a screw up here. The height of the key, the distance you're going to press the key, and I'm just kind of quickly glossing over things, but you get the idea. All of that has been done on all of these notes to give the touch, make the touch exactly what it's supposed to be. Briefly on regulation, there's a fairly broad range of what will function, and by function I mean you hit a note and you get a sound, but there's a fairly narrow range of what is truly functioning correctly. And really, a piano will remain in that narrow range of proper regulation, depending on the piano, depending on the environment, probably only 10 years, maybe 20 years, depending on how picky you want to be, because you know it's a range, it's kind of a spectrum, and it depends on the pianist and a number of other factors. But needless to say, all of that has been completely done on this piano. So the touch is as close to perfection as I think it can be. So we also take care of things like the pedals. Really the goal is to make the piano like brand new. And I think we're pretty close. So before I play it, maybe I'll just mention on that where the goal is to make it like it's brand new, both cosmetically and functionally, and ensure that it will endure for not just years but decades, all of which I have no doubt that we've done, simply because I know piano so intimately, but also because we've sold so many C3s and G3s for that matter, both Yamaha pianos over the years, and that has held up without exception. They just hold up extraordinarily well, and I'm personally the technician that keeps them tuned over the years, and they just hold up just like I'm claiming they do. Okay, there's that power that I'm referring to. It's a very kind of typical Yamaha sound, which is to say strong projection and very pleasing brightness. Sometimes brightness can be a little bit overwhelming. It can be even tinny. On most Yamahas, this one included, it's a very pleasing kind of brightness. A great piano. It's a lot of fun to play, and I can really feel like I can just manipulate it well and kind of dig in. It's just super enjoyable. Check it out, see what you think. The address here is 1497 South State Street in Orem. Thanks for watching.